What occurred just now? The market just reversed the course. Suddenly, everything was different. The public is in a panic. There is something dubious going on, according to one expert. Do they have us in deception? Massive BlackRock accumulation continues. Additionally, this may alter Shiba Inu's future. Some zeros may soon be eliminated from Shiba Inu. What is going on, and what exactly am I talking about? Alright, let me clarify. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Please note that by the time you see this video, some rates may have changed. Financial advice is not included in this video. What is happening? A day ago, the excitement in the air was unbelievable as Shiba Inu were on fire and moving higher and higher. There was a sigh of relief at last, as if people had just recently recovered from the terrible losses of the previous several weeks. Following what seemed like an interminable period of seeing Shiba Inu plummet, this upswing restored optimism. Traders were jubilant, social media was ablaze, and for the initial time in a long time, it appeared like Shiba Inu had finally escaped the downward cycle. However, things are very different now. There has been a negative shift in the energy. The trust that was growing just a few days ago is now being replaced by skepticism as Shiba Inu has abruptly taken a plunge. Investors are taken off guard as they attempt to understand what has transpired. Some are paralyzed, uncertain about whether to hang on or give up before circumstances worsen. Others are in denial, assuming that this is really a little decline ahead of a subsequent upswing. Then there are those who have seen this occur much too often. Even they can't help but wonder. Even if they know the cryptocurrency industry is uncertain, is this simply one more difficult time, or are we seeing something more significant? It's starting to sneak in again. The enthusiasm that was being fueled by the buzz is gradually giving way to hesitancy. Here's the problem, however. Perhaps this is just a short-term setback. Shiba Inu, according to one researcher, are really preparing for a major resurgence. Shiba Inu is still holding above a critical support level, as noted a few months ago by prominent market observer Ali Martinez. Additionally, there may be a huge 50% increase if buyers begin to re-enter the market. He went so far as to suggest that if momentum increases, a rise toward a very higher price would be possible. Jevern Marks, another analyst, has an optimistic outlook. According to him, Shiba Inu are continuing following a breakout trend that began in late 2022. Shiba Inu might soar by almost 500% if that trend continues, which would fundamentally alter the game according to him. The whole atmosphere surrounding Shiba Inu would change abruptly if it were to occur. However, not everyone is yet certain that a rally is imminent. A single major problem, Shibarium, appears to be waning in popularity. When the year began, it was processing millions of transactions daily. But recently, it is now just a small portion of that number. It's a significant decline. It could also indicate that curiosity in the ecosystem is waning, or that fewer individuals are using the network. What comes next? While some experts believe a breakthrough is imminent, others believe more declines may come before. Whether the bulls will take over is the true issue, or will we have another downturn before to the next major event? The weird part, however, comes after. The neighborhood is shocked when a huge quantity of Shiba Inu suddenly vanished from the market. Due to the recent burning of a significant portion of the meme coin supply, those tokens are now permanently locked away in wallets that are inaccessible to everyone. In a few deals, tens of millions of Shiba Inu have been exterminated, according to Shiba Burn. What's the most crazy? The combustion process seems to have been abruptly accelerated by someone pressing the gas pedal. This kind of abrupt action always sparks conversation. Is this a hint of new interest in cutting down on supply, or was it an isolated incident? Everyone is now attentively observing to see if this trend continues, or whether it was a passing fad. You may still be wondering, however, what is really going on. Let's stand back and consider the whole picture then. Because, as always, the core of it all is Bitcoin. You know what? The decline in Bitcoin was immediately followed by a decline in Shiba Inu. Bitcoin's price just fell near $121,000, reflecting the sharp decline in the larger cryptocurrency market. Is there anything going on in the background that the public isn't aware of? This leads us to the topic of Shiba Inu, because Shiba Inu prefers to follow whenever Bitcoin moves in this manner. It resembles a cascade of events. Memes suffer a greater blow as Bitcoin begins to collapse. We're seeing just that right now. The key question, however, is this. In the event that Bitcoin was allegedly supported, what caused its decline? Is someone lying to us? Is there a significant unknown at this time? Most importantly, what does this signify for Shiba Inu going forward? They're doing the exact opposite, however, since ordinary financiers are panic selling the major players. For instance, BlackRock is the largest asset management in the world. They just reversed the trend and resumed purchasing after previously selling off a significant quantity of Bitcoin. What may have been a third consecutive day of money flowing out of cryptocurrency ETFs was stopped by this action, which broke a run of Bitcoin outflows. Now, why is this important? Because when organizations like BlackRock begin to fill up, it's often not a coincidence. These men don't base their choices on feelings. When they sense an opening, they take action. Not long ago, they were selling billions, but now they're purchasing now. According to some observers, this may indicate that institutional investors are returning to the market. And what will happen if large sums of money begin to pour back into Bitcoin? Shiba Inu come next. It is possible that today's slump is only a prelude to the next wave of institutional purchasing, if this is really the beginning of another one. And here's the problem. Regardless of how crazy things become, Shiba Inu owners aren't going to back down. They have seen this before. They recall the year 2021, when Shiba Inu went from being merely another meme currency to achieving a wild rise that made some early investors billionaires. It is difficult to forget such a past. That's precisely the reason why so many people are still looking for the next great thing. A price objective that consistently rises is the one that would provide early investors with a transformative return. Some experts believe that it is feasible. Shiba Inu was forecasted by a crypto sheriff in 2024 to be preparing for another huge run after breaking out of a crucial pattern. Big investors were buying up, and resistance zones were beginning to wane, according to Luxide Crypto, another cryptocurrency YouTuber, which suggests that momentum may be gathering. Naturally, not everyone is persuaded. However, Shiba Inu owners aren't giving up so quickly in spite of this. They're hoping for another remarkable run since they've seen what this coin can achieve. But how do you feel about this? Post a comment below. Due to their faith in the Shiba Inu creators and the practical benefits of Shib, many of our subscribers indicate that they will not be selling Shib for the next 5 years and will instead keep millions of pieces. You guys are holding how many? In the space provided for comments below, remember to provide a list of your Shib holdings. Let's give the Shib bearer credit for having faith in the procedure. Please subscribe to the channel, give the video a massive thumbs up, and share your thoughts on the Shiba Inu coin in the comments section if you are enjoying it. Additionally, to get alerts whenever we upload a new video, be sure to enable post notifications.